What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Gerald from Bank of Gerald here with another video update. Yes, today we're going to be talking about yet another opportunity that has come across my attention. It's something I've actually been looking at for just a little bit of time, not too much time, but I said, hey, you know what? I feel like I want to diversify just a little bit. So we're going to jump in and see what's good with Shaobank. All right. Before we get started and talk about Shaobank and what it's doing and what they say they're doing, and of course, why we're involved and why we want to be involved in Shaobank, I want to remind all of you that I am not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I'm not your financial advisor, right? I am just a dude on YouTube showing you guys how I am cranking out that crypto in many different platforms, nothing more and nothing less than that. Now, if you like this content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you want to be updated and notified about everything going on here at BOJ, make sure you hit the notification bell as well. And please, sir, please, ma'am, don't get scammed by the WhatsApp man, because if he gets you, there's nothing I can do to help you. Stay diligent. Stay vigilant in this space and in the comment section as well. So we're going to be talking about Shaobank, right? And Shaobank is something that I have been looking at, not necessarily for all the components that it provides, and we'll talk about that. I'm literally looking at how it can earn crypto passively. Does it have an active portion that allows us to share this with like-minded people? And we go from there. But just a little bit of backstory about who they are. They started off as a company called Global Future. It looks like it began operating in 2006. And they launched as Shaobank, I believe, in 2022. So they've got some information here. They've got offices in Hong Kong and the UK, apparently. You guys know how that kind of rolls in this space. You know, sometimes these platforms will say they do, and they don't. Sometimes they won't say anything at all, and they will have that kind of stuff. So for what we are interested in here in BOJ or from BOJ, in that standpoint, is what can this do passively, right? So we've looked at several of their different options, and they have these things called bonds, right? So we go to the bond section. Hopefully it'll show what it is. And all of these are in Hong Kong dollars. So the way that it equates, I don't personally deal with Hong Kong dollars, but this allows us to also deposit in crypto, which is, this is why I'm here, ladies and gentlemen. If it didn't have crypto in and crypto out, we probably wouldn't be talking about it on this channel, but it does. So we have the opportunity to purchase bonds with crypto. It has a little calculator here. This is in Hong Kong dollars. All right. Now, they have different series here. I want to focus in on just a few things while I'm talking about it from this standpoint. The AA 3391 bond series is 0.45% per day. The BB 1720 is 0.4 per day. The CC 2379 is 0.55% per day. And the DD 3267 is 0.65% per day. And I want to also lock into these maturity dates. Now, two of them, the first two, the AA and the BB, are both maturity date after 3 years. All right. The CC and the DD are both maturity date after 1 year. All right. The number of bonds that you can purchase starts at 10, I believe. So I don't believe you can just purchase one. I believe I started off with 10 in the bond that I purchased first. We'll go over that in just a little while. But I want to focus in on these percentages per day. Just remember those as we get into the back office. I found it a lot easier to do it in the USDT translation of this, which is available to show in the back office. All right. So investment security, they talk about Shao is registered and authorized in appropriate regulatory authorities. This allows the bank to provide a wide range of financial services to its customers while maintaining transparency and accountability. The annual financial report is public and on the bank's website, so you guys can check that out. Stability of payment and guaranteed profit. Now, I don't do the guaranteeing of anything. We all know the risk here on this channel. So if you don't understand the risk, just understand that any one of these platforms, whether it be called a bank or not a bank, can be here today and gone tomorrow. We have to have that mentality just so we protect ourselves. However, it does not mean that we cannot find good opportunities like Shaobank. And we'll see how good of an opportunity it is. They do say they offer lending. That's not something that I'm necessarily interested in, but if there's people out there that are interested in the lending portion, I'm sure you can get more information on that. I would have to see this platform last a lot longer than what we've been experiencing for me to even consider something like that per se. But here's what we're going to do. All right, we're going to jump into where's the business side? It says our affiliates, and I want to see if it has, no, that's their affiliates. These are companies that they're affiliated with: Go Insurance, Global Future Enterprise Group, Financial Partners Limited, Beijing Global, and a few others. So let's go ahead and I'm gonna see if I can jump into my back office real quick. All right. So when you get a part of Shaobank, right, you do have to go through KYC. You have to do a small portion of KYC where you will have to send in the front and back of your identification card, whichever it is for you in whatever country you're in. If that's not something that you're interested in doing, then this may not be the platform for you. However, it is something that I decided to do. Now, when we're talking about these different bonds, right? And they have it towards AA, BB, CC, and the DD, right? Now, I personally purchased the DD. I wanted the maturity level of a year because that was the level of risk I was willing to deal with, right? Now, when you get to the payments, right? Pay with, it says Hong Kong dollars right here. You have a choice: Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tether, ERC, TRC, right? I chose TRC. It's a little bit easier for me to determine how much one bond is, all right? So if I have that AA and I want to purchase one bond, right? That's $1,013, right? If I want to purchase 10 bonds, that's obviously 10,000. And I think you can only purchase a minimum of 10 bonds. That's what you have to purchase. So that would be on the AA side, that would be $10,136 USDT. All right. Now, if you want to pay in Bitcoin, let's see if that, there's many other coins that show: Litecoin, Stellar, Bitcoin Cash, XRP, Solana. There's all these different, they even got Alipay and ePay, whichever those are. I don't use them, but they tell you exactly how much each one is. So for me, my personal amount willing to lose was $5,000. I'm still around that range in my diversification in many of these platforms. So that's what I wanted. I got my 10 bonds for that 5,000. It expires on the 4th of November, which I can show you guys. I have down here's my bond history. I got the bond yesterday, the DD 3276 or 67, sorry. And I'm going to be paid every week until November 4th, 2024. Now, how that works is when I get my dividends, so I'm going to get the yield each day, but I'm going to get that total yield at the end of the week. So if we're doing 0.65, and I hope I'm getting this right, of course, time will tell. And if I did get it wrong, then I'll just do another video to explain the right way to see it. But there's, and I do want to mention this while I'm talking about it, there are many, many, many videos in many, many, many different languages on their YouTube channel, which show you exactly how to get started, show you exactly how to make deposits, how to make withdrawals. All of that stuff is on their YouTube channel. So I do suggest, if this is something that you're interested in, to also get a part of their YouTube channel. All right. So let's just say they pay 5 times a week, and they end the week at 3.25%. So that 3.25% on my 5,068 is going to be sent to my account dashboard with my card, right? So this is my card. I guess this is, I shouldn't be showing my actual card number here, but anyway, that is what it is. And you can't really use it without the CVC. So we'll just take that risk for right now and move forward. But I don't have anything in there to take. So anyway, I may have to find a way to blur that out. But while I'm talking about it, this is where it goes, right? So if I wanted to make a withdrawal, I would go to withdraw. I would enter how much I wanted to withdraw and my TRC address, and it would withdraw to the TRC address. If I wanted to make a transfer, I could make a transfer to another beneficiary, I guess, within the system. I can send it to their card. All right. So that's something that I would be able to do. It gives me account statistics here. Here's another thing that I thought was very interesting. When we're talking about the affiliate program, right? There are many different levels to the affiliate program. Let's see if I can go to business and maybe it'll give me some information. I don't have any partners yet. All right, so there is a marketplace, right? And this all ties together. So, and we're going to be doing more videos on this as we continue to learn, right? So bear with us if this is a lot. You have different cases that you can buy with different tokens. So these tokens are given to you when you not only purchase bonds yourself, but when you share this with others, right? So in sharing with others, you get tokens. You can cash these tokens out for these different cases, right? You could win, 4 to 40 Hong Kong dollars, 800 to 2,400 Hong Kong dollars. These different cases you can buy. Or what I'm interested in, quite frankly, is unlocking these different referral levels. So in order to unlock these referral levels, the tokens that you get from referring people, right, is what you use to go ahead and open these different levels. As you can see, each level pays on a different, this is pretty familiar to us, right? But it's usually based on volume. It's usually automatically unlocks on volume or something like that. This is something that you have to actually take the tokens that you have. So right now I have 999 tokens just from the purchase of my own personal bond, right? I can use 700 of those tokens to unlock level 2 right now. So I have successfully purchased line 2. So anything that comes in on my second level, I now have the ability to earn 3% on. Now, if I want to earn on level 3, then I have to accumulate 2,100 tokens. All right. So that is something I found very interesting, that you can earn tokens and you can cash them out for cash prizes, or you can go ahead and cash out in your referral levels and open up deeper levels for yourself. So that's pretty cool. This is, like I said, something that you have to get KYC'd. You have to do that. So if that's not something you're interested in, hey, I can't, I'm not here to convince you to do anything. I'm just sharing with you one of the opportunities that we've decided to get in. And this is a lot to learn. All right. I'm going to be very upfront. The very basic thing about it is making the deposits, right? So you want to make a deposit, you have to go in here and you have to decide what you want to deposit, right? So say if I wanted to put in TRC20 and I wanted to, let's see, I wish they had this up here. So they're telling me that 8,000 Hong Kong dollars. I'm gonna just confirm it by saying 9,000. Okay, yep. So if I wanted 9,000 Hong Kong dollars inside there, it's 1,140 USDT TRC. You can choose the deposit term in years, right? That's how you open the deposit. To invest, I think to get inside the system, it's the same process. So it's coming straight from outside the wallet into a bond, right? Doesn't look like there's any holding place for it here. You just go straight in, you choose which bond you want. You choose how you want to pay for it. And then on the next page, it'll share with you what you need to do to go ahead and send to that address. So if I wanted this AA series, I'd have to send $10,136 to this address and use the QR code. And then when I'm done doing that, I would click I'm paid, and then it would do its thing and find the purchase and you go about your way. All right. If I'm looking at this correctly, I want to see the minimum amount bond that you can get in is the BB1720, which you can get in for $50. All right. So in Tether, 10 bonds of that. The maturity level is, of course, 3 years. So you have to take that into consideration, 0.4 per day for 3 years on $50. Is that worth the risk? Is 0.55% per day for a year worth 1,000 to you, or is it worth 5, or is it worth 10? That's all your choice. You can choose how many bonds you want to purchase, if you want to purchase any. But what we had decided to do here, BOJ, is just give us the shot. And we have the DD32767. This gives us enough to start to set up a little bit of reverse engineering for a little bit of a income for ourselves here. And it allows us to see if this really works, to see if this is something that's a viable option. We'll try withdrawals when the time comes. And we're excited about what Shaobank possibly could do. We don't know, but we take the risk here at BOJ, and we're in a mode right now where diversification is key. Sometimes you hit or miss, but we are prepared for the hit and we are prepared for the miss either way. So put your 2FA on all the platforms that will allow you, and all your wallets, because crypto is indeed the wild, wild west, y'all. And if you ain't strapped, you're bound to get hacked. Ask me how I know. It's not very fun at all. If you like this content, hit subscribe. You want to be notified, hit the bell. Please, sir, please, ma'am, don't get scammed by the WhatsApp, man, because if you get you, there's nothing I can do to help you. Stay diligent, stay vigilant in this space and in the comment section as well. Like I said, there's so much to learn about Shaobank, but we're going to take it slow. We're going to take it day by day. We've made our deposit. We've figured that out. They have so many resources on their YouTube channel that we have used just to kind of get us through the beginning stages of what Shaobank is. Like I said, I'm pretty much only interested in the passive portion of it and a little bit of the active for those of you that may be interested in joining. We're going to be seeing that active side work out. Not really interested in the lending or anything right now. I'd love to see this last a lot longer than just the little bit of time that we've been watching it. But that doesn't mean that we are not going to give it a little bit of a shot with our risk capital. All right. I will see y'all in the next one. This is Shaobank. Peace out.